Disclaimer: the following content may contain crude language, violences, some dirty humor, and sexual jokes, are not suitable for children and is intended for 18 plus or older audience. Viewer discretion is advised, which means if you get offended easily, do not watch this video. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? Your boy Man Up. If you like my videos, if you find them interesting, if you want to share the content, if you want everybody to know what I'm talking about, whether you agree or disagree, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, coming from your boy Man Up, thanks for watching.
Clothes and getting my summer stuff ready and trying to continue to be healthy. But then I got to keep dealing with this idiot and this foolishness. Do not go in my mother's room. Do not go in my mother's room. Do not go in my mother's room. Do not go in there. Don't go in my mother's room. Do not go in my mother's room. My mother just died last year, okay? And you bringing strangers all in here, Jalen Rose, to walk through your mother's house that you love so much, that you trying to sell her house a year after she passed while your sister's still living here in it. And you had the audacity to call me a squatter when I took care of our mother and our grandmother in this house. You got a lot of nerve, Jalen Rose. You got a lot of nerve. And I hope the whole world see how much nerve you got now and how fake and phony you been talking about how much love you got to your mother and your family. Mighty funny. The man with the mic ain't got nothing to say today. Ain't that strange? Ain't that strange? How you gonna sell a house somebody live in and been living in for the last 3 years and not communicate? This what this guy is on.
Just in case y'all don't know who this is Jalen Rose, former NBA player. He went to college in Michigan. Now he's an NBA analyst. And the lady that was talking to him was his sister. Now, to give you a little bit of background story, just in case you don't know the story, that house that he's now trying to sell, he bought it for his grandmother and his mother. Now, also a little bit more backstory. His grandmother, who lived to be 103, died, I want to say, like the middle of 2020, towards the end of 2020, excuse me. Then his mother, I forget how old she was, I'm going to say around 80, maybe something like that. Around 80 years old, she died of cancer. She died like in the middle of 2021. And then a few months after that, he got a divorce. Now he's trying to sell the house that he bought for his grandmother and his mother. And now his sister is acting a fool on him. How much do you think a man is supposed to take? He handled it well, better than I would have. I got to admit that. I can't sit here and lie. He handled it well. Now, I want to know how come y'all women love to preach how you don't need a man, but every day we see stories and videos of how y'all trying to live off of man for free. Some kind of way y'all trying to live off of man, but y'all love to say you don't need no man. I don't understand it. Now, his sister, the one who's talking all this crap to him, was the caregiver to the mom and the grandma. They're no longer with us. May they rest in paradise. They're no longer with us. So now he's going to go ahead and sell the home. He can do that. He bought that house. It's in his name. He could do what he wants. Now, whatever the law is in Detroit, because that's where they're at in Detroit, whatever the law is in Detroit, he can have her kicked out that house because it's his. So Jalen Rose is just showing a realtor around, you know what I'm saying, what the house looks like, blah, blah, blah. And she is upset that she's not going to live there bill-free and rent/mortgage free. It's time for her to go. She said, my mom been dead for a year. So why you still there? You're their caregiver. They're no longer with us here on earth. Move on. You lived there for like 2-3 years, whatever it was. Probably longer. I forget exactly what they said. but you lived there for like 2 or 3 years, bill/rent free, you should have saved up all your money and be prepared to go buy a house. I mean, you should bought a house cash, or at least a huge down payment. I'll put it like that. At least a huge down payment on a house. You was their caregiver, staying in that particular house for free, getting paid to take care of them too. So tell me, why y'all women love to say y'all don't need a man, but y'all do the complete opposite of what you say? Jalen Rose bought that house, who was a man. You was living there for free. Now you don't want to get put out, but you living out for this man's money because he bought that house. Now your mother is no longer here. Again, may mother and grandmother, may they both rest in paradise. They're no longer here, so he don't need this house anymore. He finna sell it. Go get your own shit. Y'all women love to tell us how you don't need a man. Go get your own shit. I mean, what's the problem? I mean, what's the point? What are you doing? Help me understand why you're not doing the shit that you preach. Either way it go, you already know that's that man's house. He can do whatever he wants to that house. He can burn it to the ground if he wants to. Hell, he can give it away to somebody if he wants to. He can get a goddamn sledgehammer and just come destroy that house if he wants to. It's his. It can't nobody tell him what to do. I've seen some of the comments. Oh, Jalen Rose is wrong. He can let his sister live there. He got all that money. Why he can't do this? Who gives a damn? That's his money. He could do what he want. Y'all women love to say how y'all don't need no man. You can take care of yourself. Blah, blah, blase, blase. But y'all do the complete opposite of what y'all say. I've noticed that. That's what women do. The complete opposite. So all I'm saying here is, fellas, a little side note. I know times be hard dealing with these women. Because like I said, he got a divorce. I know he's still heartbroken. His grandma and his mom passed. Then he got a divorce. Now he's dealing with this with his sister. He's going through a lot with these females. This is how you react. Don't say nothing. Just go on about your business. Let them act a fool. Yeah, the man with the mic ain't got nothing to say. The man with the mic is very smart because he knows if he says anything, he's going to be in some serious trouble. Especially given his status. He could lose his job. That man's smart. So this is why this is a perfect example, fellas, on how to handle stuff. I can admit, for me personally, it's going to be very, very difficult. I can admit that. But this is how you do it, fellas. Now, I'm going to end this by saying, ladies, how come y'all love to say y'all don't need a man, but y'all want to live off of a man? So that tells me you do need a man.